Grand Rising, y'all. I didn't come back on because I fell asleep. Couldn't do it. But anyway, the disrespect. You know, you're supposed to have pillow talk when you don't want your children to reveal some things. Because they always listening. And when you think they ain't watching, son, they always watching, son. All right, you know what I'm saying, doing your little deeds or whatever, and your child don't see that, you got nothing coming. Now, we seen this guy go off for the littlest thing. Definitely when he feel disrespected. What's going on here right now?
Democracy. This may seem like, well, are we in a
Let's hear this again.
a significant part of this of the presidency is to restore democracy. This may seem like, well, are we in a
Dang.
Wow.
He heard him. You see how Trump cut his eye at him? Let's rewind that again. Let's see that. Let's see that full fledged. Just watch Trump. The kid says twice. Well, unless they rewinded it. You ain't the president. What is he then?
a significant part of this of the presidency is to restore democracy. This may seem like, well, are we in a
Let's hear this again.
You see Trump face? Like, oh my God, here we go again with this little munchkin. Watch Trump face one more time, y'all. One more time, man. That just cracked me up. Watch Trump's face. Watch his face.
a significant part of this of the presidency is to restore democracy. This may seem like, well, are we in a
Let's hear this again.
He kept it professional.
significant part
He
of
kept it
the
professional.
presidency is to restore democracy. This may seem like
It don't sound right. It just don't sound right. And all this warning and all this things that God has been sharing, to you about Elon Musk, whatever his name is. I don't trust him, not just because of God is speaking, but in reality, there's some people that you can see, okay, this person I can trust, this guy, this person I can, okay, but this guy is something else. But the song saying this, wow.
It's a big deal. So just in case y'all did not hear the son, he said, "You're not the president. Go away."
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I ain't hear the go away
Me
part.
and my husband thought was he's been hearing conversations.
Have you thought about opening an assisted
Here we
living
go,
facility,
y'all.
but you're completely
Trolls.
lost and confused? What if you
He's been hearing conversations that his daddy has been saying to his mother,
Yeah. Not just to the mother, the whole family.
the whole family.
Because how old is this young kid? The confident. I'm used to hearing this. I know this. My daddy said,
How many raised in that area I was raised? You a child, you don't talk around adults, so you got your mouth popped, son. Bow, pick your teeth up. I'm gonna put my foot in your ass. Yeah? Y'all ready? That's why I ain't got no criminal records.
like, growing up, when your dad said that he's going to protect you, we take that word seriously. Anything that our father said growing up, we believe that our father is a hero. Like, when he says this is real, whether he's lying or not.
Right.
Everything that he says is real. So this young kid had something, knows something, believe what he has heard from the parents.
And Trump should know. I believe Trump heard it. Do you think he heard it very
Yeah, he
well?
did. Yeah, he
I
did.
think so.
You see his face like,
I don't
come
feel
on,
that
man.
he had it very well, because sometimes you can see kids, they are moving around too much, your mind might not be there, but you look at them acting like, I don't think he's ready to do, but I might be wrong, but I don't think so. Because I know me, how I move around with kids. But I see them, but I might not catch something that they said.
Well, just in case that if Trump did hear it.
Yeah.
Like if he really, really heard it, very, very clear, Trump should know that this is a big, huge red flag.
Yeah.
But I pray that this video circulate back to him.
He's gonna get there. He's gonna get there because people will talk.
Yeah.
All the shows, all the content,
Showed
creators,
up.
all these newscasters, they're gonna take it off, and he's gonna play it over and over. But at the same time, these people might play as if like he's nothing there. He's just a kid. But this is not just a kid. There is some strange things that is going on from the father. That the father, is conjuring up. That the son that has went into the ear of this boy.
And some people might say, well, maybe it's the school he's in. Let me tell you something. I remember being a small kid, and the first thing that they did was, I always heard my parents' conversations when I was a kid. So then when you go to public school at a young age and be like, vote for the president that you want to be the president, they do it on purpose because they know what the parents has been talking about around the house.
Yeah.
So we voted for what our parents said in the house. And that's just, those public schools knew what they were doing. So nobody can say it's because of the kids in the public schools or element.
Smart tactic.
To restore.
Well, hell of a thing. Elon Musk's son, and really Elon Musk, both humiliate Donald Trump in the Oval Office. It gives you an idea of who's really in charge. Lil X. All right, here it is.
And there was a hot mic that caught some of it. So first is this little gem.
To restore democracy. Let's face it, seem like, well,
You heard that too, right? You're not the president, you need to go away. I'll play the clip a second time. Just you watch and tell me if that's what he said.
to restore democracy. Let's face it, seem like,
That's what he said, but I'll go one better. Because he also said this.
The prices for one against the next of the state, and their mortgage going over.
That one's clear as day. He says, I want you to shut your up. And there's already people who are like, out of the mouth of babes, but let me just.
My man cussed that much? Oh, wow. I didn't know that one. I didn't know about this one. He cussed my man out. He said the F-bomb. He dropping F-bombs. How old is this kid? This nigga look like he about 3, 4, 5 years old. Wow, son. Wow. That's all I can say. My mama would have straight knocked all my teeth out, whether she liked the nigga or not. You know what I'm saying? You don't talk to no adult like that. Wow. Changes. Times has changed.
Put this out there for your consideration. A child this young doesn't have this profound moment where he like tells off Trump. He just repeats things he's heard.
Really? What?
He's heard.
I mean, damn, son.
That's what I
I
said.
wasn't even talking at the time. Put it up full mass. Let me explain what's happening here. All right.
Put up full man.
Here's my hypothesis. I believe that Elon Musk has one of those Neuralink devices hooked up to his son. And his son is basically saying all of the thoughts that
Ventriloquist.
Elon is currently having. That's just my hypothesis. Don't have too much proof other than his son just told the president of the United States to shut the up.
Oh, wow.
It's a bad. We've seen stranger things in this world. And here's the other thing. Here's the other reality that's actually happening here. You see that picture? There are some other things happening. Number one, nobody is allowed to bring their child into the Oval Office during a business meeting per Trump rules, except obviously Elon. No one is allowed to break the official dress code of the Oval Office per Donald Trump rules, except Elon Musk. You see, it is required that you wear a suit and tie in the Oval Office, except Elon Musk. No one is allowed to tower over Donald Trump during a press conference or interview. These are rules established by Trump himself. However, Elon Musk has violated every single one of them. And I guarantee you, he did it intentionally to show you who's actually in charge. So during Elon's press conference in the Oval Office, his son had some choice words for Donald Trump during the viral interaction. Trump signed an executive order that will give more power to Elon Musk and his agency known as Doge. Really Dodge. So here it is. The order requires the federal agency heads to work with Elon Musk and comply with its demands to shrink the federal government. Now, he has more power than he had on day one. He has all force of power, federally speaking, to do whatever he wants to do with every federal agency.
Let's not forget that, like on the road, your airplanes are being ran by his technology. They just ain't telling you yet.
And the United States government, signed by way of executive order from a weak-looking, put the picture back up again. Look how subservient Donald Trump appears. Do you believe J.D. Vance will ever be able to come to the Oval Office with a t-shirt and a damn trench jacket and a baseball cap? Hell no. Do you think J.D. Vance will be able to interrupt Donald Trump while Donald Trump is speaking? Do you think Trump will allow J.D. Vance to ever have that type of photo with him? Just a reminder, J.D. Vance is, on paper, the vice president of the United States. Okay, it's kind of like Trump is the president on paper. Musk did the bulk of the talking to reporters on Tuesday, which once again, another violation of Trump rules, and assured the public not to worry because he's investigated himself and has done nothing wrong. So the people voted for major government reform, and that's what the people are going to get. Musk said they're going to get what they voted for, end quote. Here's what's interesting. Let's put this other picture up. No one in MAGA is complaining that Elon Musk is African. Imagine if Elon Musk was African. You know what I mean? Transplant. Right. Imagine that. Imagine if that's a black male towering over Donald Trump, getting more power than he had on day one, with his child running around telling Donald Trump, shut the up. Would MAGA be celebrating this moment? No. So the boy's mother, ironically, learned of her son's trip to the Oval Office through social media. Grimes says that her son, and listen, obviously, I can't pronounce the name because these aren't even real letters. They're letters and numbers to denote what the son is. We're just going to call him X. Should not be in the public like this after learning Elon Musk brought him to the Oval Office. Grimes revealed that she wasn't aware of her son's viral moment, only learning about the Oval Office appearance through a random X user. Grimes says he should not be in there. He should not be in the public office in the public like this. I did not see this. Thank you for alerting me, but I'm glad he was polite. Sigh.
I can't stop laughing, bro. But everybody reap what they sow. When you sneaky, I told you it's not the time to tempt the spirit. It's not the time to play around. You better do what you're supposed to do. Now you're looking up there sulking. Everybody's selling out, right?
It wasn't polite at all.
Polite, and she didn't know.
Downright mean as hell.
Wow.
Picture you had up, he was looking at Trump like,
That must mean he is worse.
Right.
That's what that means.
yeah.
If she
He's
called that
young,
nice.
he's too young to really generate these thoughts on his own. These thoughts or these words are being generated by the mimicry activity of young people who obviously listen and hear the conversations of adults around them. Now, following Grimes' split from Musk in 2022, she has repeatedly distanced herself, but posted these remarks following his infamous alleged Nazi salute. Quote, "It's absurd that someone can be this canceled for something their ex did before they even heard it happen," she wrote. "I am not him. I will not make a statement every time he does something. I can only send love back into a world that is hurting," end quote. I thought that was a remarkable response. She added, "To be clear, I could go talk ish and be on a bunch of magazine covers and be a feminist hero and get clout, but it will serve no purpose. I choose my children's well-being." Not 100% positive of what that means. It sounds as if she talked more, that her children
Would be at risk.
be either threatened
Yep.
or perhaps harmed in the public back and forth, which is likely. All right, dear brother, there's a whole lot to unpack here, but it is clear Donald Trump is not in control of the United States of America, period.
No, he's not. And, perhaps more importantly, he doesn't really care. We know the only reason he was actually, in 2016, Donald Trump basically accidentally became the president of the United States. And he's kind of been trapped in that ever since. And the public, got him out, bailed him out of those 91 charges that he had. And at the end of the day, Elon Musk is where he is. And we've been saying this, but it's clear and obvious that he was standing in that office because he donated over $200 million to this campaign. He bought the campaign. He bought the Republican Party. If Donald Trump was going to kick him out, he wouldn't even be there in the first place, because why does he need Elon Musk to be there? But Donald Trump's not on top of anything because he doesn't actually have a plan. The agenda is just Project 2025, and they're pushing it out as quickly as they can before the 2026 midterms. Elon Musk is having these, prepubescent teenagers infiltrating all of the government agencies, getting ready to cut everything so that he can get even more taxpayer dollars for his subsidies. And never forget, now y'all got to put it up on the YouTube or the Facebook page or something. Donald Trump, in his first term, tweeted out something just roasting Elon Musk, basically saying you'd be nothing without subsidies. You were on your knees begging me. And now the roles have changed. Are Republicans going to get rid of this guy? Well, no, because he can keep giving them money. He's an endless bank account for these people. They're not going to get rid of him. And he's fulfilling what the right wing has been pushing for in this country for decades and decades, which is to dismantle the administrative state and to undo what FDR did with the New Deal.
Yeah,
So,
you make a great point. Trump said it years ago, and he said the truth. The truth is, that's how Elon really makes money. He doesn't make money by creating great things that are greatly profitable. He makes money by having these great contracts with different countries. I mean, China is a big one. And Elon Musk makes, his companies contractually put together in America, he makes $8 million a day. So it's not the
A day, and still want more. Boy, that word ain't no joke, isn't it? When they say they greedy will get greedy. Ain't nobody saying? So you have a hissy fit about your little technology because it has a glitch, because the ATC and the air traffic controllers say this is not safe, man. So you and you fired them, and everybody's dying flying on the plane. I'm more mad at the people keep getting on these damn planes than actually the situation is happening. We gotta be using wisdom out here, son. You clearly can see they don't care about you. Don't be no robot possessed slave. Keep going back to him like a dumb dog. Don't be no dumb dog. Don't turn around and throw up something that ain't good for you and eat it. Be vigilant out here. Be wise. Stay in the Holy Spirit like it told you to. Do nothing unless the vibrations hit your chakras and move you. That better for you to say how you want to hear it. You got to get with the divine. You got to stay with a strong mind. Weak mind ain't going to make it out here. You're going to be squeezed into a vine. Braka.